Yeah. Now, Mike, I could spend the next 20 minutes going through the evidence that I believe, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of things. One, the kids were found on his property. He's texting back and forth with Alex right at the point where he's headed to bury the bodies on his property. For me, I had been questioning whether he was the mastermind of this thing until I got the full breadth of the texts between he and Lori. And it made it clear to me that he was the guy at the head of the plan. She was asking him, is the plan still on? What's the plan? Are things still going along the way we thought they would go? And he was fully along for the ride. So whether she was the mastermind or not, I felt like that showed that he was fully along for the ride, knew what was going on, so I have no problem at all with the conviction. But now we go into the penalty phase, the big question, Mike. Big question, does he get the death penalty for his crimes? Number one, first and foremost, when we talk about aggravating factors, heinousness of the crime. 2 dead children. We saw how they were killed. We saw how they were found. What do you think?
I looked at this in Idaho for the same reasons that I don't believe the case was proven, and I acknowledge that I could be wrong on that. I don't believe that the situation for the death penalty applies, because there's 6 aggravating factors, but there's mitigating factors, right? The jury has to actually decide this unanimously. And of the aggravating factors, I think only one of them really applies. The heinousness obviously applies, but no prior criminal record. He was not even physically involved in these murders, right? If the allegations are correct, he conspired for other people to commit the murders. There's mitigating factors. He's an old man. He has no prior record. He has no chance of recidivism. So I don't believe, I confidently say that the factors for the death penalty do not apply. There's too many mitigating factors and not enough aggravating. Of the 6 aggravating factors, I don't think only one of them applies.
All right, fair enough. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier, we are expecting the penalty phase to begin around 5 o'clock or so.